I'd love to hear your opinions and your voice. So yeah, keep us up to date.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day, man. We've yesterday, if anything from yesterday, we learned is that people pop off.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nuts.
My prediction was only 220 bombs.
Yeah,
way past that.
Yeah, we were like 20 bombs. We kind of talked about it before the cast. We were like 20 bombs. It's hard to do, especially in solos.
Yeah,
you know, everyone's competing. But then it was just like 11 throughout the day. People were like popping off, and there were some that came really close.
Yes.
They were like 19, and we're like, can they do it? And then they just pulled it out. It was like insane. So yeah, we'll have to check it out. But ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're waiting for. Let's hop into some games. Let's see where we're at, and let's see where our players are at currently. So how do you feel about the new map update?
Absolutely amazing. Like I said yesterday, man, the new rifts, the new ATKs, the whole right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 6 players to start us off. Let's go ahead and hop into Dakotas, who looks like he might have landed Tilted Towers. Let's take a look at him.
Don't they talk about Dakota snipes?
Oh, I think they talk about him. Taking out people left and
He's
right.
starting out with a high-risk, high-reward landing. I like it.
Okay.
I think that's, like I said, that's something I would do.
Now, for those of you that maybe don't know, can you clue us in, Ham, on some maybe strategies or what you might do to try and survive here in Tilted? Because obviously, you've got 10 games, right? So is the idea you just go as hard as possible in the first game?
Attacked it and tilted, it would definitely be getting that high ground. He's just spraying everybody.
We're going to hop over. We'll come back to Dakotas. We'll check in with him shortly. But let's take a look on what's going on over here with NS Arctics. Okay, so this is actually what you talked about, Paradise Palms. What makes Paradise Palms the new hotspot?
That rift. Those new rifts. There's so many rifts next to Paradise Palms, and you know, you could take your time looting here, but it depends on if the circle is far away or right on you. You know, sometimes the circle might be on you, but if it's far away, you don't have to worry about it. Just take your time, loot up, and take that rift, and you glide all the way across the map.
And what other mobility options players have right now with the introduction of Season 5?
ATKs as well. There's ATKs actually spawn in Paradise Palms.
Okay, and what is an ATK?
It's basically a golf cart. That's all it is, a golf cart, little vehicle. You can drive it around, you can hit a drift. And there's actually 3 little drifts you can do. There's the first blue one, then there's the yellow one, then there's a red. Each booth gains speed the higher you go.
Nice.
So it's fun to use.
Okay.
And you know, until you flip over a couple times, everybody laughs at you.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Arctic's landing here in Paradise Palms. He's super focused. And I think we saw this kind of coming out from the games from yesterday. Like, as people are playing their first few games, there's maybe like a little bit of jitters or just trying to like feel out the games. And you can just tell that everyone we've seen so far is just like super focused.
Yeah, they loosen up towards the end. You know, I regret not getting that skin.
Yeah?
Yeah, the gingerbread man? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's so good. I had the gingerbread woman, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing the gingerbread. Anytime you're like running around and suddenly there's a ginger, I'm just like, oh my gosh, no gingerbread, please.
Yeah, it's scary running into one of those, man.
I actually think you talked about it yesterday as well, but also seeing a cuddle team.
Yeah, cuddle team leader?
Yeah,
they don't play around either, buddy.
So what do you think is the strategy landing here in Paradise Palms? Like, what do you do?
It's so new, so people are finding so many different methods that you can do. I don't think there's really a method now. It's just, you know, get your loot, get on top of a building, and try to spot someone. Until then, I mean, there's a power building to the east of Paradise Palms that you can land at. Yeah.
Let's actually, we're going to bounce over to Loya. Let's see how she's doing. And this is kind of one of those players we saw just yesterday before the stream, and she's a phenomenal player.
Take one of these. Oh, man, I would have preferred attack right now. Oh, sorry, a heavy. Or just a pump. A pump would have felt pretty nice. I have one more chest over here. 20 people gone. Is there any loot here? Let's grab this.
I love the commentary coming out from Loya. Yeah. What's Lucky landing like? How do you know what is it for if you decide to land there? What could you pull out of that?
It's actually a really good landing. We actually do it a lot in the scrims Discord. We land there, and it's just an easy rotation of fatal. You get all the wood from the forest.
Oh, right.
And then there's 2 mines on each side of Fatal Fields as well,
Yeah,
so
I
you
guess
get a
I
lot
should've
of bricks. So we
landed
usually
just a
max
bit
out our wood,
closer.
max out our brick. And it's just a really solid landing. Not a lot of people go here either because, you know, it's at the bottom of the map. So it's a really solid landing. How many times have you landed here?
You know, man, I actually love, like, every 10 games or so, I actually love landing lucky. I love the POI itself. I think the waste design is really nice.
Yes.
Aesthetically. And
Something
there's
right
just
here.
something to, like, kind of running around and almost like a Chinatown vibe, right? Like, you're just, like, running around, trying to get eliminations. It's just super fun. It's like an action movie almost.
It's a completely different area. It's amazing.
He's been in
Yeah.
here now.
I also like how there's verticality, but it's also very open. Oh, wow, Loya.
28.
That's a great way to put it.
Loya's almost
Yeah, I
like
like
playing
that
with her
good.
food. She's like, okay, listen, man, come on. Stop playing games.
See if I can just find some shield here. That guy has a lot of shield left. Ooh. Oh, we gotta get something popping here, otherwise this is not gonna be a very fun fight.
Oh, she's building up on the guy here. Actually, I think
Avoiding
we
the
saw
mats.
this before the stream on the other day.
Yeah.
Loya is kind of like a crazy fast
That
builder,
doesn't sound
Yeah.
great.
which I think catches people off guard. She builds so quickly that a lot of times you almost don't have time to respond. You're just like, oh, it's only there's like a 2x2 here. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, if you're playing against her
Are you
and
standing there?
you know someone starts building that fast, you're shocked. It's a
Get the
shock wave. So a lot of these players are just
I really
confused as to
want
what's
some
happening.
shield.
Like we
really
were talking
want
about
some.
yesterday, when someone builds towards you and they're using the
Would've been
double
great
ramp,
if I
double
could
wall,
open
double
up.
floor method. It's terrifying, man.
You actually talked about that to me
Oh,
a
yeah,
little bit,
just erase them all.
it being the 3-layer method.
Yes.
And I was like, is that what it's called? And you're like, hey, yeah, there's also a
Nobody else
4-layer
knows.
method. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Nah, man, that's too advanced for me. I build a wall ramp. But let's hop back over. Let's see how our old friend's doing here. Artix, all right. So here we go. Artix this is his first game. He's gonna. Oh, he just took a rift. So he's like you mentioned before that new mobility option.
Yep. So he went from Paradise Palms all the way to retail.
Nice. And he does have 4 elims, which is pretty huge, honestly.
Yeah, 23 alive as well, which is really good.
How often do you think people are gonna try and go for that 20 bomb?
I think it all depends on their initial landing. Like if they get that good start and there's a lot of
Come on,
people
boys.
alive, they're gonna go for
There's a
the
beat to say.
20 bomb, you know. But if they have a not so great landing, they can't find anybody. They're probably just gonna play it safe and try to get that easy win.
Now talk to me about like consistency's sake. What would you do if you were competing in this tournament?
I would play normally. I wouldn't, you know, extend too hard or not farm up mats and not make sure my loot is good. You know, I want to make sure I have shields. I want to make sure I have mats. I want to make sure I have the correct weapons, a shotgun. Because if you don't do that, then you're risking it. So I'd rather play it safe and shoot for 15 points per game.
Artix finding himself one of the 2 players. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, every elimination is worth 1 point. So every single elimination counts, and even just 1 point can put you above someone else.
I like the sound effects he makes after he kills someone.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty kitted out, you know. He's got a lot
he
of
has a
things.
jump pad too.
He does. What do you think is missing from his current loadout? Or do you think he's like set? What do you think?
I think he's pretty much set. He could use any
Yeah, but
kind
don't
of
smoke.
explodes. So if he sees a balloon or a care package, he needs to take that
Yeah,
immediately
boy.
for sure.
Yeah.
One thing I like about that candy cane pickaxe is the more eliminations you get, each light lights up. So
Oh,
if you have
yeah.
3 eliminations, 3 lights light up. And once you get 15 eliminations, the candy cane has a different a different swing. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's one of my favorites.
So what do you do here in this situation, right? You've got 16 iliums, top 20 situation, and you're kind of at the edge of the circle. What do you do to try and lock down this game?
I'm assuming there's someone on that side. That's why he was just looking. I can't really see exactly where the circle is, so it's going to be hard to say what rotation he should take. But he has time. Considering he has a jump pad, you have so much time. Like I said, a jump pad is basically a rift in your backpack. So
Right.
so you don't have to worry about anything. So right now he just needs to take his time, you know, make sure he loots up, make sure he doesn't do anything too crazy.
Yeah. Let's hop over and take a look at Dan Zizzle. Sounds like he's in Tilted. 5 elims, only 31 players left alive, rocking the bunny skin. I'm a big fan of that one.
Using a rift. That's not what I wanted to hear right now. Oh, okie dokie. That was terrible. Should not have kept the tech. Should have brought the pump 100%. Oh boy.
I love
I don't hear him anymore.
his
I don't hear
editing
him
there. You
anymore.
know, it's,
Yeah.
not a lot of people don't consider that during mid play, but how can
No,
that really
it's
affect or change the flow of a fight?
That's
Oh,
one thing
food
I always
bias.
recommend new players to Fortnite. Make sure you practice editing because it opens up so many opportunities to get that shot off, you know. As you can see there, he edited the hole and was able to get off 2 shots right there.
Mm.
So it's definitely something everybody should focus on.
Ooh.
Got the bouncers.
There you go. For those that maybe don't know, what are bouncers?
Basically, it's in your trap slot.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, he explained it for me, brother. There you go.
Oh, he's just at the edge of the circle. Circle's coming in.
Using him to take as least amount of damage as possible. That's really smart, considering he has no heals.
Mm. Sounds like players might be close, though. You can kind of
stick
hear
around
what
too
sounds like
long
a
for a
drum gun in
kill.
the distance. Ah.
That's a player. There's players shooting down here as well. I don't know where exactly. Oh. Oh, he was dancing. I could have went for a headshot. Yikes.
I'm getting word that Loya, unfortunately, was eliminated in her game with only 2 elims, but we'll check in back with her in just a little bit. Oh! Wait, TSM, it's me.
Okay, okay, okay. Luck is on my side a little bit.
That was a really dope clinger.
Yeah, that was pretty far. I didn't see the distance, but he has some range.
I lied. There's
Man, and he's
nothing.
finding himself some new weapons there, a little bit of different loadout. Talk to me about that heavy
I needed
shotgun.
some shields.
Dude, the heavy is
Give me
it's
that.
definitely my favorite shotgun. I think everybody likes it. The great thing about it is the reticle is so small compared to, let's
At
say,
least I got
a
some
pump
boost from
shotgun
that.
or a tactical shotgun. So that means you can do more damage from further distance with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's absolutely amazing. And if I see it, I'm picking it up in a heartbeat.
yeah. Yeah, I love walking around the heavy shotguns. I love the way it sounds. It's
Yeah.
so awesome. 'Cause especially at like range, when you hear one, you're like, oh man.
Yeah. Out of all 3, you think you'll choose a heavy?
I do. I used to favor the
Tactical?
the pump
Oh,
actually.
okay.
But then I started leaning more to the tactical just
Please
because
no.
like there's more room for error.
Yeah.
Especially someone who
Let me
like
live.
me who can't really aim as well as someone like you. So you know, when I miss 1 or 2 shots, I can recover. Whereas like with
Yeah.
a pump, like you have to hit those shots. But when you do, it's super satisfying.
Yes.
And you just like tear through people's shields. So that's why I like the
Sorry,
heavy. It's
if
kind of like
any
the
of
in
you
between, you know.
bushes
Yeah, that's
Our
the great thing
player.
about this game. There's
Leave me
so
alone.
many. No weapon is the best weapon. You know, every weapon has
Just
pros and
double
cons.
checking.
Mm-hmm. Let's hop over to Artix. It sounds like he might be hitting his first top 10 situation. Looks like just getting top 7. 8 elims under his belt.
Ah.
Ooh. Wow. Flick of the wrist right there.
Yeah, he's not playing around.
Gimme loot.
So what would you recommend players that are looking to level up their game? How would you recommend they approach these top 5, top 6, even top 10 situations, right?
Yeah.
It's only a handful of
Right.
players left, and any noise you make is really going to draw attention.
Yeah. Well, early on, you know, you want to play solos. I always tell people that's the best way to improve. But early on, let's say if you just started playing, basically what you want to do is you want to go for as many eliminations as possible. The more altercations you get in, the more fights you get in, the quicker you learn. So that's always what I tell people. Just push every guy you see, get in as many fights as you possibly can, and you'll improve so quick.
That'd have been a nasty shot.
Okej, takže jeden.
We also have Fritz, ladies and gentlemen, also in a top 7 situation. Fritz with 7 elims. You know, starting the game, if you picked up yourself a victory off of your first game, that's a great way to start.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Za 8? No come on!
Ooh.
Gdzie nas donate? Wariacie, dzięki. Nie widziałem, bo się strzelałem, ale...
Wait, is he
dzięki bardzo.
left-handed?
Oh wow.
That's
Za 8
awesome.
shotguna,
That
typowy
is.
shotgun, nie?
Man, I wish I could play
8
that.
fragów zarąbiście, nie? Zarąbioza, jak to
Maybe
mówią.
his camera
Dzięki
swap.
piękne.
Oh, it could be. That's good. I'm gonna pretend he plays left-handed. So that's super dope. I'm actually just. Oh wait, you can see the thing on his. Is that,
On his
is-
headrest?
Yeah, is that backwards?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go with he's left.
It sounds better.
Nie umiem grać!
So it looks like he only has
Spokojnie,
one
Karol, no.
bouncer remaining. He's about
Oh,
to
is he
use
gonna
it
get
up.
stuck on a tree?
To był
Oh!
pomysł. Przecież zdedam jak stąd skoczę. Dobra,
Okay,
trudno.
okay, okay. So he did take fall damage there.
Dzięki.
Why
Podam ci
might
oczywiście.
players save
W
a
małych czy
single
dużych?
bouncer?
Well, it's for those
Żeby tam
specifically
pomówić,
for those build fights. You know, I always save one bouncer.
tak
Let's say if you're a pie in a build fight, you always have a safe route down.
Gdzie na?
Right.
So that's definitely why
Dziękuję
you'll see a
bardzo.
lot of players. They'll always keep
Number
at
one
least
issue
one
right now
bouncer.
is no explosives.
They're not going to use it to get out of the storm or whatever, unless it's last case scenario.
Słyszałem kogoś...
Let's take a look. We're gonna hop back over to Artix. He's in a sounds like top 3, top 4 situation. A top 3,
Ooh.
10 elims, and he's hanging out up in the space.
Ooh.
Oh, wow! All right, Ham. So we talked about top 10. We've talked about top 5, top 6. Now your top 2 situation.
Yes, and
Well,
he's in
how
a
do you approach
perfect
this?
spot.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Look how centerized the mountain is in the circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He literally has to do nothing but just hold that mountain. And the thing is, he doesn't have to move much because he has a jump pad too. So no matter, you know, once the he knows where the guy is. But let's say if he didn't know where the guy is, once the circle got smaller, the next circle would be in the storm. So he could have jump padded to the next circle.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Oh, this poor guy.
Oh, he's going for the build fight.
Oh.
Oh, is he gonna style? Do you think he's gonna try for the
I
style?
think he's going to get the no-scope, dude. 360 no-scope, I'll be happy.
Oh, he tried. Oh, the player was in the top right.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, that was so close. He's just going for it, man.
First try.
Oh. He's basically unfazed. It's almost like, oh, okay, there, you're up there, right? Like for me, I'd be panicking super hard.
Oh, there it goes.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is this secret god tier player?
I think so. Oh, he gets it back, though.
Takže takhle. Takže takhle to bude. Okay.
So why is high ground so important?
Well, specifically, you know they have to. If they try to disengage, you're going to be able to get those AR shots off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just easier to peek over. You have the advantage of peeking. You peek over and hit them real quick without them even knowing you were there. So
Yeah.
that in general,
Okay.
and you know, you just have control the whole time. But low ground's not so bad. There's ways to get out of low ground, so
Okay.
it balances out. Uh-oh.
Oh, time to get down. It's time to get down.
no!
Oh, no. That's a lot of damage.
Brother. I tell you, I panic every time someone shoots a minigun.
Yeah?
Yes. He's running low on materials, too.
He really is. He's just going to try and wrap this game up.
Ooh!
There it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone tuning in, the way it works is players are earning points.
Ciao.
Congratulations to him. Let's check in. Let's see who we're going to check in with now. Let's hop on over to someone. Let's take a look.
High styled.
Oh. 6 Elim's top 3 situation. He's using that new submachine gun.
Yes.
How do you like it?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Really, really good weapon, man. I haven't got to use it much, but of what I have used, it's really, I mean, it has so many things that you could do with it. It's pretty good at like that medium range, and it's a laser close range. You might be able to swap it out for a shotgun if you want.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Looks like he's trying to probably bring this. Okay, so there's just like one wall. Yeah, right there.
Oh, no, he dropped down to repair it.
This is an interesting spot to be in because you're near containers, right?
Yes.
So, like, there's all these other containers that players could potentially be hiding in. I think he just gave that dude a haircut.
Yeah. If I was high styled, I'd be going for that mountain directly behind containers. I think that player's doing it now. Ooh!
Oh, wow. Huge hit. Now, why might that be the rotation you make?
You always want the high ground, and as you can see, no one's up there, so the first person to get there is in such a great advantage because like we just talked about, high ground is so good to have and it's so powerful, and you control the fights. But I think that other player is going to get on it. Yeah, he's up there now. Yep, and he's building.
Oh, okay. So at least that player was listening to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Close. So obviously this player's building up pretty large, right? One by one.
Yeah.
What's the play here?
I think he just, especially since he's trapped inside and he's editing down, just build up and just take the high ground from him. Ooh.
You can tell the player's kind of like panicking a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, just gotta go up and try and run.
He's doing the right thing. You just got to keep the pressure on him. Oh, he's going to go for a shoot down.
Ooh.
He has to do his ramps as well.
Oh, I see. There we go.
Oh!
Hams, how do you deal with this? Like, right, you're trying to fight someone, you're top 3, and you're trying to fight someone one-on-one, but then there's this extra player that's also, like, peppering shots in. Like, what can you do to deal with that?
Yeah, the way to prevent it is to completely disengage from a fight. Like, if we're talking about playing for wins, he should have completely disengaged from that guy. Like, don't even push him. But there's a way to do it, especially since he has high ground. As long as he holds the high ground, he has a chance to throw a snipe ball.
Oh, 3 HP.
No to nieźle.
He has no heals.
He just needs to play a little safe, slow it down, take a breather.
And he has to move in 38 seconds.
He really does.
Oh, no. See, that's the good thing about that guy rotating first. Now everybody has to come to him, you know?
Right.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, man. He's giving, like, no room at all.
Peekaboo.
I'm still here. Oh!
Just be careful. He doesn't.
Oh, no, no, no.
No! Kurwa.
Oh, man.
6
High
punktów,
style.
okej.
Ouch.
Zaraz w ciągu 6 punktów.
Storm
ale
ticks
czy
for a
mogło być
lot of
lepiej?
damage there toward the end of the game. But let's hop on over. Dan Sizzle.
Wow, he has 13 eliminations. Wow.
Man. Here at Lonely Lodge.
Oh, found him.
Oh.
That's where you were the entire time, huh?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Not looking too good for you.
Well, shout out to Courage for this one.
Let's go! Oh, Oh,
Okay,
yes.
let's just get it together now. Let's start up the highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we saw Courage get up and get excited every Victory Royale, and that's what you saw him talking about there. So that's going in the highlight reel for sure. But Crowley sitting at top 2 situation. So we introduced something new with Season 5, Hams, and that's this new storm mechanic.
Yes.
Talk to me about it.
As before, the circle will always be inside. The next circle will always be inside the same circle. So now the circle can actually go inside the storm. So as right now, he will probably be screwed in the old circle.
Right.
But now, if he rotates over there first before this guy does, that guy's going to have to come to him.
Okay. There's just a supply.
Oh, he uses the bouncer.
Oh!
Let's go, baby!
Congrats to Crowley picking himself up a Victory Royale. So that's
Easy
going
12.
to be 12 points heading his
Easy.
way. Let's see. Let's hop on over. Let's see who else we've got to take a look
Ты
at.
залети хоть
Evelyn.
одна! Ты чё так?
Evil one, sorry.
Ты что, против меня, что ли, играешь?
Okay, so he's a top 3 situation. Oh! Oh!
Это чильд.
He almost timmed the tap man.
But he's got himself the campfire, right? So the campfire heals you?
Yeah, it gives you 50 health, and not only that, you can have 50 people on top of that campfire, and you're all getting healed for 50 health.
So everyone's just getting cozy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
let's just hang out. Let's get some s'mores.
So
Yeah,
they're amazing for squads. You know, you can get your whole team in a little 1-by-1, put the campfire, you all get your health healed back up.
Okay. Oh.
Так, теперь пиздюк остался.
Do you go for the supply drop here? Or you're just like, nah, it's just gotta take this and eliminate this
if
last
I was
guy.
him, I would go for it. I mean, considering it's a 1v1 and he has time, the guy's not too close to him.
Okay.
Especially he only has 50 shields. I mean, he could use that extra 50, right?
Yeah, and I mean, there could potentially be explosives, right, in that supply
Yeah,
drop. So
exactly.
utilizing that maybe. Oh, that was actually close. What do you think he should do here? Because obviously that player seems to be far away and almost kind of seems to be turtling a little bit, but they have to come to him.
Yeah, exactly. So he's doing the right thing. He's making sure this guy has to rotate towards him. If I was him, I would maybe get on that hill to his right. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Just going back to that high ground like you talked about before, right?
Yes. Even though he'll have to rotate, it'll be easier for him to rotate because he has so many bounces. So he can use that to gain that extra momentum. And hopefully he doesn't get shot like the last guy we watched.
Yeah. Do you think he should make like a styling play and use those bouncers, just like go all in, or
I think so. I do it all the time. You know, so if you have the bouncers, you know you can get that high ground easily. So you just build straight at them, and you're just like, I got bouncers, I got this. But depending on how good the enemy player is, they can easily put a floor over your head, and you know you
Just
hit the
ruin
top.
it.
Yeah, just ruin the whole thing.
Только нет зоны, я тебя умоляю.
This looking like it might be a win. Uh-oh. Ooh.
There it is. Congrats, Evil One. So that's going to be, I believe, 13 points heading his way. And after that first game of only 3 points, you know, every point matters. So that's a really nice pickup for him. Here we go. Harmy. 16 eliminate. Dude, that's got to be rough. We talked about that 20 bomb.
Yep.
Oh, no, another player was eliminated. So he only can potentially get up to 18.
And he needs this, too, because as you can see, his last game was only 2 points.
But still, I mean, what? If he did pick up both of his eliminations, that's 23 points.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Casual spraying through the window? That's fine. All right. Do you pick up that that rocket launcher there?
Oh, yep.
He did?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly what I would have done, too.
Why might players look... So there's obviously rocket launchers and then there's grenade launchers, right? And why might you pick one over the other?
It depends on what you're going for. A rocket launcher, I always say, is better for pushing someone because you can, you know, shoot them, reload, and keep moving forward. But a grenade launcher is always good for those guys who are camping in, like, 1-by-1s or, you know, they're just playing very passive. Because if you can calculate the distance, you can actually make the grenade launcher explode right above their head. So I usually pick the grenade launcher.
Okay.
Did you see that snipe?
That was,
brother?
wow.
Mid-air.
Harmy, they talk about his snipes, man. That's
they talk about it.
Auf geht's. 18 Kills plus 15, 23 Punkte. Das ist absolut solide.
If he he can pick up this win, man, that's a huge amount of points heading his way.
I mean, it's gotta hurt knowing you're almost 2 eliminations away from the prize. That was nasty.
That was pretty good. Congrats over to Harmy. So 23 points. Going to be on that scorecard now for his second game. But hey, 8 games left for him to play. So we'll have to check in with him in just a moment. But let's take a look at Destry here. 5. Oh!
No entraba a la casa, tío. 5 puntos a la mierda.
Oh.
That trap says surprise. Poor guy.
Random trap, but hey, still 11 points hitting, going his way. Hey, look, Solary, guys.
Solary.
So let's see. So it's really interesting. So all 4 are actually playing together. And I don't know if you guys can kind of see those on the monitors there. So all the Solar guys are playing, and then we're just focusing in. And there's actually someone switching between their screens for us, so we can take a look. But this is a dope setup.
Yeah, this is insane.
Whoa! That was low-key, like, whoa. Like you just come around a corner and some guy's like, I have 2 guns.
C'est un signe de faiblesse. C'est pas signe d'un bon joueur qu'on va le dire.
So what do you think? So we kind of touched on this a little bit before, but he only has 4 eliminations. That's not necessarily bad, right?
Yeah,
but
that's not
every
bad.
point does matter. So what can you kind of try and do to make sure you can pick up those last 4 eliminations?
At that point, it's really hard to tell. It depends on the circle. I mean, considering he came from retail side, if I was him, I would go for a more northern approach because, you know, a lot of people are going to be coming from the west side of the map. So he's already doing the right thing, which he needs to be on that west side. There's going to be less people on east, I would think, maybe. It's a guessing game. Sometimes you just got to guess. It's like, do I go east or west? I don't know. But I think what he's doing here is smart as well. He's just getting high and trying to see if he can spot anybody. The higher you are in the air, the more people you'll spot, you know, rather than walking in on the ground.
Would you, is there any incentive to, like, I don't even know, like just start firing your weapon type thing? Like to just draw noise and try to pull people to you?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. You trick them, man. You just shoot it at nothing.
And they're like, oh, it's a no skin. Yeah.
We saw that yesterday from Pain Train. He was just shooting at nothing for a long time. You remember that? He was just shooting down everything?
Yeah, I remember that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's very quickly check out the current standings. So M11, 1 game played, 24 points.
Wow.
So that actually would mean he was right at 19 eliminations, and that Victory Royale put him so one
away.
elim away, so close. No. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we have 10 games for each player to play, so we'll have to check back in with the standings. We'll see as people are fluctuating, and yeah, once we get closer, we'll see kind of where people start to fall, right?
Yeah.
So back over to the Solary guys. So he's all right, 1v1. Man, this setup's dope.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool to see.
Il y a la hauteur sur la droite là?
Ouais, il y a une montagne.
Après là, il fixe là-bas, quasiment que là-bas. Il a peut-être entendu tirer de là-bas, parce que c'est
Ah, il le voit, on l'a vu, il est chez Skart.
Voilà, il l'a vu.
Il est chez Skart.
Le fait qu'il est là, c'est déjà une bonne chose. Parce
Oh,
que,
there's the last player on the hill.
Ah non, je pense que le mec sait. Je pense que le mec sait, mais...
So, in this type of situation, right, you're 1v1. As the other player, or one of the players, do you think it's best to just be like, all right, you know what, I'm ready to fight and kind of charge at the guy and let him know where you're at? Or do you think you just kind of turtle? Or
it's definitely a possibility that right now he could start building down and go over to that hill and beat the other guy to the hill. But I think he's just going to wait for him to get a little close and throw grenades. Yep.
Ooh, just tearing that shield.
Hop, c'est fini.
Oh, that was close.
It's okay. He can still find that distance with the grenade launcher. You see, he's trying to back away so he can get the right distance for the grenade launcher.
Oh, yeah, and you kind of touched on this.
Yeah.
So basically the grenades have a max distance, right? And then they kind of like explode.
Yep, he needs to get a little bit further back.
Ah, on vous l'a dit, 150 joueurs.
Il a build fast, le mec en face.
It looks like this actually might be his first game.
I think he's going to go for a build fight here.
Should you though? I mean, you've got 5 grenades, right?
Yeah, you're completely right. Like he should definitely use those nades before he goes for a build fight.
Okay, I see.
Use the rest of those for sure.
Because he did definitely before getting to where he is now, he ripped that player's shield. They had 100 shield, and he dipped into their health pool with 10 HP.
So they have to be weak unless they had minis or mech hit on them.
That's true.
Il veut tout faire tomber, mais ça va être dur.
All right, there you go, bringing down that structure.
Oh,
wow. Okay, so again, just tearing through the shields.
Ah, ça touche dans le blanc, ça touche dans le blanc, bien, bien ça.
So for anyone that doesn't know, those blue numbers are actually the shields, and then the white numbers are actually your active health. So he's already removed the player shields here.
Yep. So right now we know that player has around 80 health.
Okay, okay.
Unless he popped the mini real quick right there, which he may have.
He may have.
Ah, ça va être dur après MZ là, parce qu'il a pas la hauteur.
Après, ça dépend si l'autre a
Après, il a l'avantage sur le shield. Ouais, mais je pense qu'il a peut-être claqué des petites potes, mais il s'est pas mis sans le shield, c'est pas possible. Là, il n'a pas eu le temps de se shield de se heal.
This is a little intense fight here.
Donc, potentiellement, on va dire le mec en face a 70 points mini et
I mean, he's got the one bounce, right? Like, do you just say, you know what, I'm all in, and just kind of bounce? Or, oh, actually, just kidding.
Oh, I think he's gonna. Oh.
So apparently this other player is a really good player.
Yeah, the other player definitely knows what he's doing. So he's trying to play it smart and slow paced, which is a good call. You don't want to do anything risky, especially he needs that win. Considering he only has 6 eliminations, he cannot do anything too risky.
Oh, wow, this player. Who is this legend? Dude, I love the way he's bouncing those grenades, because they do have like an initial bounce, right?
Yeah. I think he's going to go for the build as soon as he shoots this one down.
En fait, faudrait dès qu'il y a une seconde.
Il y a un moment, il va craquer aussi niveau construit, mec en face, non?
Mais là, le problème, c'est que ça devrait être lui qui monte MZ. Mais je pense que c'est la pression.
So what do you do in this situation, Hams? I mean, you could tell he's like trying to just even regain that high ground a little bit, but like this player's not really giving him any room at all.
Yeah, I think he's playing it right now. He hasn't taken any damage, which is great. Up, now he has. But
it's only shield damage. He's got the minis, right?
He did it right for a couple of times. He shot him down, but he's at the point where it's just like he knows it's gonna be hard to shoot this guy down, right? So now I think he's just committing. That's what I would do. At that point, I'm just gonna commit to the fight.
Oh, that was a huge play!
Mais après derrière, il peut chercher la zone plus facilement. Après, c'est pas si mal.
Ça tombe.
Oh, he's gonna connect to his base.
Bien ça.
MZ, let's go!
That was an intense fight.
Wow, clutching it up. Awesome elim there for him. So that's going to be 12 points heading his way, especially on that first game.
He knew that was a hard fight. He celebrated on that one.
Yeah, that was well deserved there too. That was just clean shot, just skeet shooting up there. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Kenstar.
Kenstar, let's go.
Ouais, c'est en ce moment dans le live officiel. Donc,
bien joué à MZ en tout cas. C'était un fight très dur. Là, Kin qui a 5 kills, 6 kills.
So Kenstar, 6 elims, top 5.
Tout le monde contre moi. 15 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a really quick replay for you. Let's take a look at Loya. She actually won her last game. Let's take a peek. 7 elims.
Oh my.
Snapadoodle.
Woo! Wow.
Got him.
Super clean. Wait for the dance. Wait for it. Which one? There it is.
Oh, swipe it.
Swipe it. Congrats to her, Victory Royale. So she's gonna get a nice little, a little bit of points there heading her way. So we'll have to check back in with her. But back to Kenstar here. So it's actually interesting. The circle's pretty small, and there's still 5 players. Okay.
Uh-oh. Poor guy.
Oh, okay.
Là, il reste plus que 3 mecs. Faut faire le top 1, c'est le plus important.
He has a jump pad, so he's just waiting.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw all snipes right now, and then he'll jump pad later.
Oh, that was so close. That guy has a haircut.
Yeah, he
100%.
does.
And for anyone just tuning in, this week, every week we're switching it up, the format a little bit, and this week is called High Score. So you're accumulating points over 10 public matches individually. Victorials are worth 5 points. Elims are worth a single point.
Yep.
20 elims, though. Hams, what are those worth?
Plus 10 points and a prize of $10,000.
Woo! So we're gonna hope to see some 20 bombs dropped left and right. But yeah, Kenstar making that play like you talked about. Oh, I love that he just kind of goes right for the center of the circle.
Yeah, it's a smart play. Like I said, center circle is always what you want to go for. Oh, this player's. It's not looking too good for him.
Yeah, Kenstar's in control right now. Kenstar also with a grenade launcher. Dude, these bounces are so clean. It's crazy.
Ah, il était fort, hein. Il était super fort, le mec. Hein. C'était un...
Oh,
ça va
wait,
pas
the
toucher,
attack was
euh,
close.
Allez. Faut se focus là.
Je choque comme
On
ça.
sait où sont les deux mecs là. Il y a un mec là et un mec là-bas à droite. Le mec à droite, elle est prenable.
Le mec à droite à la zone, par contre.
He has got 3 bouncers,
Ouais.
so if he needs
Il
to
va devoir
reposition,
bouger,
he
le mec.
can.
Il a pas la zone là, le mec là-bas.
Allez, mon grand. Descendre.
So I think he knows where both players are at, right?
Oh, that's gonna hit him.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, le problème, c'est qu'il est entre deux joueurs.
I think he's gonna bounce. Maybe.
Think he's just gonna go for it, just all in it?
Actually, I think I think he's just gonna try to get the elim on this guy.
That was such an interesting strategy there too. Oh, nice pickup, super clean. I love that he built some walls to his left. Why did he do that?
He didn't want the other guy to get some free shots off on him. So that's honestly a great play.
There it is, guys. Heavy shotgun putting in work. So congrats to Keenstar. 14 points heading his way in his second game. We have a replay for Dakotas. Let's take a look at that. 11 elims, top 2.
Oh no.
Let's get it, boys. GG. Let's get it.
Wow.
GG. First one to win.
There you go. Nice kill going over to him. Congrats, victory round. And this is actually Zacubus. He's actually an old Unreal Tournament player. He's really good. He's I think if I remember correctly, he's one of the first few people that kind of started doing the whole rocket riding headshot thing.
Oh,
and then everyone
really?
was like, wait, you could do this? And then it just exploded.
Wow.
Both figuratively and metaphorically.
Yeah.
Like what?
Everybody's starting off with such a good amount of eliminations.
Oh, yeah, man. Everyone's just really showing, especially in their first game, right?
Yes.
So you have 10 games total to play, right?
Yep.
Do you think, what's the strategy? Do you just say, you know what, I've got to get through these 10 games, get through them quick, or maybe you play a few very quickly, a few slow? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm sure people have a bunch of different strategies. I'm sure there's going to be some guys who just go straight aggressive the whole tourney, the whole 10 games, and then there's going to be some people who play it smart the whole 10 games. Then there's going to be people who split it half and half. They're going to go for wins, and then they're going to go for the aggressive games as well. So it's just interesting to see what everybody's going to do. Me personally, I will play it safe every game.
Okay.
My elimination count will want to be around what he's doing right now. Then I would just go for the win from here.
Can I get some sort of
Let's take a really quick look at the current standings. Ladies and gentlemen, we got those for you now. So Harmy, after 2 games, and Riverboat tied for first place. Now here's the interesting thing, is M11 only has one game under his belt and has 24 points, a single point behind. So this is what we were kind of talking about, ladies and gentlemen. These standings are going to fluctuate as everyone kind of plays through their games. No 20 bombs first game.
Yep, none.
But we'll hopefully keep an eye out for those, and we'll check back in with the standings just in a little bit. But back over to Zacubus. All right, so Zacubus finding himself in a 1v1 situation. It sounds like this player is making a lot of noise. Okay. He's making quite a bit of noise right now. That he just focused. He's zeroing and he's just waiting. All he needs is a single moment.
Yep. And he has RPGs and he has 10 rockets as well. So I mean, it's looking pretty good for him, man.
I guess the other player also does have rockets. So do you think there's like a kind of like effective play zone? Like when both top 2 players have rockets, it's kind of dangerous because you're like, if you get close enough, you're almost worried that they're just gonna like blow you up, or maybe you might actually blow yourself up, right?
Yeah. It's really just a trading game. You don't know what's going to happen. It's like a snowball fight, you know? You just got to keep throwing the rockets back and forth. Whoever wins, wins.
Yeah. I mean, he's sitting pretty, though, with a ton of mats as well.
Oh yeah, he's feeling good right now.
Love the llama.
Yeah, that's an amazing alert. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So Hams, is this the 3-layer or the 4-layer build?
This is a 3-layer, but well, technically it's a 3-layer, but there's 2 ramps, so it has a little bit of stability. But the only problem is it uses way more mats than the 4-layer method.
Okay.
Yeah, but the 4-layer method is only 1 ramp.
Oh! That was nice. So he's fired the rocket. Yeah, 16 points.
That's a good start, dude.
Congrats to Zacubus.
Oh, not the Bushman. No. No. Why'd you do that to him, brother?
Oh, that was...
I actually love that emote.
Dude, same. And the song is tops. It's pretty good. Let's check back in with our old friend here. 12 Elim's top 3 situation.
He's having a great start. I mean, he had 19 points last game.
Yeah. So if he does pick up both of these Elims, that is, again, another 19 points, right?
Yeah.
That'd be weird, right?
And this goes back to the consistency thing you kind of touched on a little bit before, right?
Yeah, as long just imagine every game's consistent, right? Because when you're playing consistent, you're playing. There's less risk involved. So that means you'll have less games where you only have 1 or 2, 3 points.
Yeah.
Did he just stop?
Player drove over in that ATK.
Am I blind?
Ooh, I like that preemptive little twist there.
Oh.
Okay.
What was he doing, brother? Oh,
Okay.
no.
Even dances was like, okay.
Hey.
He might have been answering the phone or something along those lines.
Ooh. Oh, what's this strategy right here?
He's getting that extra bounce from the bouncer and he's using it at the same time as the jump pad. And you go so much further than just using a jump pad normally.
Wow. That's and these bounces. I rarely see that method though. The bounce and the bounce with the jump. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great method. You don't have to build up high and put the jump pad. You know, you can just throw the bouncer and the jump pad right there and easy peasy. Oh, he's gonna go for a play?
I don't know where he went.
Style points, right? You gotta always style. Style when you can.
Exactly.
Did he drop all the way? Oh, hey.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh,
here
please. We go. Oh. He has 4 more. He should keep going for it.
Is that what you do? When you style? We just start trying to just, like make the shot.
You gotta get the highlight reel, man. Look, man, nobody cares about the win. We need that top tier highlight.
That's right. Uh-oh. Doing it again. Okay, no, just jumping back exactly where it was.
One more time. Oh, the guy's hiding. He can't do it yet.
Oh, there you go. Oh, boy. Woo!
Hey, 14 kills. Let's go. Let's go.
Dude, another infinite dabber. That's right. We're one big community, baby.
Not 20 bumps.
The back 19-pointer.
Yeah, congrats to him. And we actually have a replay here.
Let me add that,
Venos. Let's take a look.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Is he? Oh.
Is he trying to get it?
The bank shot off the rock.
Dude, that wait. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, they trapped themselves.
It's over.
Yep. So congrats to Venos. That's gonna be 14 points heading his way. Let's see who let's take a look at Lothar. Let's see how Lothar's doing.
Take a second to look at his materials, dude.
Yeah. He's doing all right. I'm surprised. I would feel like at this point, if I had those math, I would just be building like Stairway to Heaven.
He could rebuild the entire map if he wanted to. At this point,
he could. Love how focused. Just like watching his eyes kind of move around, you can just tell like he's just covering. Like he's just tracking so much all at the same time. You know.
Fully focused right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Placing that floor, keeping that player from getting the high ground. Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
That was
What?
a great fight.
Hams, break that down for me. What did I just watch?
He made a smart play by disengaging because, I mean, if they have high ground, what are you going to keep trying to build fight them? You know, you're going to waste so many materials. So what he did was smart. He dropped down. He knew he had a rocket launcher. He just shot him down, man. and I think the guy kind of panicked. He didn't expect it. And he kind of, once he got on the ground, he was like, oh, what do I do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was such a clean play, too, from
That
him. Like, he
was.
saw the rocket launcher come out, and then he
Yeah.
just built a wall, and he just kept himself from taking that damage.
Yeah, that was a great play.
Wait, so does this player have rockets and grenades?
I'm not sure. I know he has a grenade launcher.
That drum gun, putting in work right now. What's so awesome about the drum gun? What do you love about it?
The amount of ammunition per clip. 50 in a clip. My man, you can spray someone for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially if you have that and the SMG together combined, it's a deadly force.
Okay. I think this player
this poor guy, he's
probably
dancing.
out of mats. Yep.
Let's go.
He needed that.
Congrats, Lothar. So that's
Let's go.
18
18
points.
points. Not bad.
There,
Not
there you
bad.
go. Like he said. Now we're heading on over. Let's see. This is 5 skill, kind of hopping around. I love that Viking skin, by the way.
Yes. The cape is actually amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa! What? Oh!
Okay. All right. I've never seen a base be built quicker. That was impressive.
If you blinked, you missed it.
Yeah.
Good Lord, brother.
So you see, he knows where. I guess now he knows where 3 players are. Right. One took a shot at him with a sniper. He's gonna try and engage a player here. So what's interesting is he had kind of high ground and he had cover. Why leave?
I think he seems like a really aggressive player. So he might just be one of those players that's super confident, and he's willing to push anybody, even if it results in him losing positioning.
Right.
You know, great positioning.
And I like that you touched on the confidence thing. Can you
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. You know, him being confident means his aim's going to be good, his building's going to be good, and he's confident in pushing anybody. So, you know, being a confident player has so much to do with it has so much to do with just your skill level in general. See, he's going straight towards this guy. He just doesn't care. Oh my.
Dude, I love these builds. It's crazy. All right, I got to practice. I need a bigger mouse pad. I need to do this. So if he manages to pick up all 3 elims, he's going to walk away with a clean 15 points. All right, that's one. Oh, you see what dropped?
What dropped? Oh.
There's
oh,
one.
the legendary. No, the epic assault rifle.
Yeah, and then there's one more thing. Let's see if he picks it up, though. There it is. Oh, he's not going to pick it up.
Oh, the heavy?
Yeah, the
No.
heavy.
The heavy shotgun.
I love that thing so much, man.
He might prefer the pump over it, maybe.
Do you think there's any reason maybe he might keep the pump versus the heavy shotgun?
Yeah. Like I said, the great thing about this game is every weapon has its pros and cons. So even though the heavy shotgun has a smaller reticle, it's a little bit harder to hit those shots. You know, with the pump, the wider the reticle, the more chance you have to. It's more area you have to hit someone.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people just prefer using the pump.
Yeah. I see. So you're essentially putting down more pellets, I guess you could say, over a larger area.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, bouncers showing why bouncers are unbelievably versatile here.
Look at that editing, though.
This guy's insane.
He is.
I can't keep up. Like he's just
My
like,
brain can't function. Oh, how do you do it?
Oh, look,
See
he
that
went
base
all
over
the way.
there? I mean, my man made a pretty top-tier base up there.
He's got the. We've seen a resurgence in the pyramids. What's up with that?
Using the pyramids?
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how in the beginning of Fortnite nobody really took advantage of pyramids, but they're actually really good, man. There's so many things you can do with it. One thing a lot of players like to do is they like to pre-edit the pyramid into a staircase. Yeah, back in the day, the pyramid actually had more health than the actual ramp itself, but now they're both the same health, so you see that a lot less.
Okay.
This poor guy's in Loot Lake. Oh my!
If he only knew who he was up against, these crazy edits. Oh, no.
This guy's
no way to
insane.
fly by.
Oh.
Okay, so apparently this is not 5 skill. This is like 10 skill. Because what am I watching?
What?
Oh my gosh! That was super awesome.
Wow.
Taking a look at Tenny. Top 8 situation, 12 elims. Dude, again, we kind of touched on this before. That means he only has 7 potential elims sitting on the table. So even if you got them all, it's only 19 points. So close. Oh,
Oh.
that was a really nice little ding there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the sound of the headshot is so satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, there. So he's basically running from the storm
While in a fight.
while in a fight.
They're building up right beside each other. No.
Oh.
He got him. Poor guy, dude.
And we were actually watching Tinny just before the stream here, and
Yeah.
Tinny's like insane.
Yeah, he is. Great player for sure.
Oh! So close, but still, listen. Tinny, 13 points. So first game 22, second game 13. That's huge. I mean, as we saw earlier, most people were getting right around 9 elims and a Victory Royale. So
yeah,
it's basically he's equalized, right?
Exactly.
But let's take a look here. We got a Victory Royale coming out from ADZ. Dude, I love that cave.
I know.
Stop point.
Oh.